Drank half a bottle of high-concentration alcohol in one gulp and sprayed the other half on his body. Then he smeared car engine oil on his face. To hide better, he rubbed a large amount of dirt on himself. Finally, he found a sharp steel needle and without hesitation stabbed his own nose. At this time, Jimmy was being pursued by the police. He hoped to disguise himself as a vagrant this way to deceive the police's eyes. When discovered by the police, Jimmy deliberately acted very frightened and even wet his pants in fear. The smell of urine mixed with alcohol made the police very disgusted, thinking he was just an inconspicuous drunk vagrant, so they stopped bothering him. In this way, Jimmy successfully escaped from the police-filled scrapyard with his superb acting and disguise. At the same time, Police Chief Lisa also found Jimmy's car in the scrapyard, but all fingerprints and skin tissue on the car had been destroyed by Jimmy, leaving only an empty alcohol bottle on the ground. Only then did they realize that the vagrant they had let go might be the mastermind of the bank robbery, but it was too late to catch up. Although Jimmy escaped this time, he would soon have big trouble, because when he first entered the scrapyard, the guard there had seen his real appearance. Learning all this, the police immediately brought in the guard, hoping he could draw the criminal's approximate appearance on the computer. Fortunately, before robbing the bank, Jimmy had already had the team's hacker expert infiltrate the police station's communication system to monitor every police action. Knowing that the guard was about to identify him, Jimmy was very panicked. He hurriedly checked the guard's social media account, and after learning information about his family members, hoped to use this to threaten him to stop testifying. But at this time, the guard had already arrived at the police station. With things having reached this point, Jimmy could only take a gamble. He randomly found a parked police car on the street, then used an iron wire to pick the car door lock, then picked up the walkie-talkie inside, and through the police station's broadcast, transmitted his threatening words to the guard's ears. Jimmy clearly stated the other party's daughter's name and the school she attended. If the drawn portrait resembled him in the slightest, he would never see his daughter again. The guard was terrified and hurriedly removed the already assembled portrait of Jimmy. The police who realized what was happening wanted to stop him, but it was already too late.